Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right, we are Gucci chat. Yo, what it do? GG Nation, GG Legion, it's your fella again. Straussman the GG. Yo, welcome to another live stream. Sony State of Play, August 6th, 2020. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. We're a little early. I just wanted to set expectations because Sony already set expectations for this. I don't know how long this is. I'm guessing like 20 minutes probably. What up, Joel? How you doing? It is going to have no big PS5 news, they said. So I don't think we get a price. Don't think we get a price till the end of the month. I know a lot of you are expecting price. A lot of you are expecting price here. I don't think we're getting it. I think we're getting price end of the month. Inappropriate for some users. Another warning they have. So they're going to show some third-party PS4 and PS5 stuff, I think they said. It's not going to be a lot of stuff. It's going to be a small amount of content today. Doesn't mean it can't be cool stuff. It could be really, really cool stuff. New Samurai Showdown character came out very late last night. Awesome, Joel. How is she? Not what I heard. Not what you heard, Chad? Yeah, I would. They already set the expectations. Unless it's unless they're trying to subvert and be like, oh, surprise, we lied. I kind of miss E3, chat. This was an interesting summer without E3. Everybody kind of holding their own thing, doing like half a presentation of what they normally do. You know, Ubisoft, EA Play, Microsoft's two things. You know, Sony kind of had the best summer, I would say. The Nintendo Direct Mini was 5 minutes long, but it was really cool. Shin Megami Tensei 3 and 5. She's pretty unique. She fights with Umbrella too. I saw the trailer. I'm gonna double check here. Is Sony okay here? Is Sony alright? There we go. Starts at 8 minutes here. Let me know how the audio is. Again, Sony themselves said no big PS5 news. They're gonna have some third-party stuff from PS4 and PS5. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with PS4. Maybe a reminder of the Avengers beta tomorrow, if you have a PS4. I have it downloaded on my console as we speak, so we'll be playing that tomorrow the whole weekend. Might be no... What's up, LG? How you doing? Might be no stream tonight, because I'm going to be streaming all 3 days of the Avengers beta on Twitch, so follow that link down below. Good to see everybody again. I don't think we're going to see price here. I don't think we get price till the end of the month. Microsoft is supposed to have another show, so they're really hedging on bets. They're really hedging on bets here. Really trying to snub each other. My prediction, though, it's not going to be over 500. 450 for the PS5 with disc. 400 with the PS5 without a disc drive. That's my guess. I don't think it'll be $100 cheaper. Don't think so. A lot of people think $500 and then $100. I think it's only going to be a $50 difference. No, it's a very odd number for $50 for a console. But I think that's what they're going to go with, chat. That's what I think they're going to go with. No price right here, though. Again, low expectations for this State of Play. They're going to talk PS4 and PS5 third-party and indie stuff. That's about it. They said no big PS5 news in their own statement. So, unless they're lying about it to be like, oh, surprise, mother effer, I highly doubt we get anything big. We might see some more Bug Snacks, and because I know everybody loves that theme song with Bug Snacks there. But I don't expect God of War 2, the Uncharted game, anything like that. They're clearly holding that to their chest. Originally, the rumor was God of War 2 was going to be here. There's a huge Final Fantasy 16 rumor going around. We'll talk all about that on the podcast tomorrow or Saturday with Lou. Is it fully backwards compatible? It's gonna have over 100 PlayStation 4 titles backwards compatible, and then I think eventually they'll go back down the line. PS3, PS2, PS1. I think they're gonna, a lot of people, with the technology of the PS3, a lot of people think it's gonna be a really hard issue to emulate or do anything on there. So it's interesting if they figure it out, or if they make PlayStation Now a better service, more capable to Xbox Game Pass. Right now, Xbox full service galore. Sony all about the exclusives and hardware. Shouldn't be 6. Yes, you are right, but God of War 4 or just God of War. I don't think they're going to call it God of War 2. I think it's going to be God of War subtitle. Thor's Revenge, something. It's going to have a subtitle. God of War 4 is one of the most unique games in a while because it's a semi-reboot / continuation at the same time. But technically, you're right. It'd be God of War. It'd be God of War 5. It'd be God of War 5. Yo. Welcome, everybody. 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. It's gonna be interesting. So I don't know. My expectations always set low and in the middle for this. Especially when Sony says there's not going to be a lot of stuff. Maybe, again, beta reminder. I have the beta, Marvel's Avengers beta, downloaded on the PS4 as we speak. Obviously can't play it. I can't play it till tomorrow at 9 p.m. So stay tuned for that stream on Twitch. Actually, I might do that stream. I might do a YouTube stream first, then go on Twitch. You're not counting Chains of Olympus? No, only the number games. They did God of War 1, 2, and 3. Ascension, Ghost of Sparta, Chains of Olympus. Those games count, but those are prequels, but they're not numbered. I'm talking numbered. God of War 4, or God of War / Reboot 2018, was called God of War 4, but they just call it God of War. It's a self-reboot / continuation of the series, so it would actually be God of War 5 at this point. But again, I don't think they say God of War 2. I think they say God of War subtitle. Thor's Thunder Rod, whatever you want to call it. Bugsnax is going to be here for sure, Chad, I would assume. They didn't say anything about first party, so this is a lot of third party stuff. A lot of indie third-party stuff, so I'm trying to think. Maybe Call of Duty? That could be big. The new Call of Duty could be here, maybe. Much like Killer Instinct for Xbox One? Yeah, very much so. Very much so. They could have, yeah, Godfall could be here, maybe. I don't know what PS4 stuff's going to be. This is the interesting news, I think, is the PS4 stuff. Because I think Ghost of Tsushima was a perfect send-off. We platinumed that live on stream. You guys have been killing it on Twitch. We're working on Far Cry 3 as we speak. I think we'll start Uncharted 4 next week. Because obviously this is going to be the Avengers beta the next 3 days, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So your boy's excited for that. I don't know if that's Seth or JJ, but GTA 5. I don't know what else they could keep showing for GTA 5. I hope we get a Dan trailer soon. Yeah, it's interesting they don't have any trailers for the new characters yet in Street Fighter 5. And there's one more character they haven't announced. I'm guessing maybe a guest character is my guess, because we got Dan, Rose, Akira from Rival Schools. It's cool that she made the game. And they didn't cheap out and go with Batsu. Totally was expecting Batsu when you hear Rival Schools. And then Oro, bringing a fan favorite back, Oro, which is great. So, fighting game week, this has been hella good. So it's interesting to see. I know a lot of you were expecting price. Don't think so. I think they're going to wait till the end of the month. But you never know. Maybe they start out with price. Just when they say in their tweet saying there's gonna be no big PS5 announcement, I just don't expect. You can't have anything. You gotta definitely set your expectations low because they already set it for you. Morgan, that'd be dope. You know, Darkstalkers and Dino Crisis have been renewed. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Flatline. PS4 rest mode. That sweet turn-on sound of the PS4. So beautiful. Alright, everybody up, mature rated. Everybody leave. Everybody leave. Hey, Crash!
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Stutter, producer at Toys for Bob, and I'm here to talk to you about Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Crash 4 is a direct sequel to Crash Bandicoot Warped. The devious villains, Neo-Cortex and Dr. Entropy, have finally escaped their interdimensional prison, leaving an evil scientist-sized hole in the universe. Now they've got their eyes set on not only simply conquering this dimension,
they completely retconned everything.
And it's up to Crash and Coco to save the day. Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is the first totally new game in the Crash Bandicoot series in over a decade. So for us at Toys for Bob, we felt that it was important to reintroduce longtime fans, as well as new players, to this amazing franchise.
Yo, this looks so dope.
First, we made sure to incorporate the classic tense, precise, and perspective-shifting platforms.
JJ's pre-ordering this game, so we'll have it on
screen. We wanted to
introduce
exciting new elements that we can't wait to show you today. Let's start with Insanity Beach. This is where Crash's adventure first started, and where we pick things up again in Crash 4. But there have definitely been changes since
this
the
game
first
looks
saw
so
Insanity
good.
Beach all those years ago. And throughout Crash 4, you'll see those changes to our gameplay and even our art style. Our art teams wanted to take inspiration from not just the original games, but the animated cartoons that inspired those original games. All while also delivering bigger, more awe-inspiring...
Look at all his facial reactions. This is dope.
Throughout Crash 4, you'll see wide-open new vistas, new character models, and lots of expressive animations. And with all of that, also comes new additions to the platforming, like having the ability to wall run, rope swing, rail grind, and zip line as well.
Yeah, they took some Sonic.
In the original trilogy, specifically Crash Warped, there were certain moments in the game where Crash would change outfits. Think Crash wearing a biker jacket when riding a motorcycle.
Yo, dope.
That seemed like a natural area for us to expand upon. So we've loaded the game with tons of awesome skins that you can earn and wear throughout the game.
Wow, that's dope.
These skins are totally cosmetic and a fun way to express yourself while playing the game. And just to be clear, there's no MTX here. Skins are earned by completing different challenges and earning gems within levels. Crash 4 also introduces the Quantum Masks, the powerful protectors of time and space. Crash and Coco will need their assistance throughout the game to tackle the crazy challenges that we're going to be throwing at the player. Whether it's Ika Ika, who gives you the ability to instantly flip your center of gravity at the press of a button, Kapunawa, who allows you to slow down the world around you,
Yo, they put a lot of thought in this game.
Who allows you to phase shift elements in and out of existence. Bending the rules of reality and altering your environment with these new masks is a must. We also can't wait to talk to you about the fourth mask, Akano, but that's going to have to wait for another day. What we can tell you today, though, is that Crash isn't the only character you get to take control of during this adventure. For starters, you can play the entire game as Coco. Any level that you can play as Crash, you can also play as Coco.
That's pretty dope.
It's also very important for us that she take a more prominent role in the story this time as well. But that's not all. We've got a few other characters that you'll get to control at key points in the adventure, so that they can provide their own fresh perspectives and new gameplay.
I know
Here
Cortex.
You can see that you'll be taking control of Neo-Cortex. He's all about using his blaster to change an enemy in his path. In addition to playing as Cortex, we're excited to reveal that for the first time, you'll also get to tail slap your way through crates as Dingo Dial.
You get to play as Dingo Dial? Holy shit, that's crazy.
Crash 4. And a lot has changed in the years since we last saw Dingo Dial. In fact, he hung up his old flamethrower rocket launcher combo when he decided to retire from a life of villainy and open a diner. Unfortunately for Dingo, fortunately for us, his adventure begins by witnessing the destruction of said beloved diner and getting sucked into another dimension. Finally, there's one more surprise I'm incredibly excited to show you today. The Crash Bandicoot series has always been about finding new and exciting ways to play through the game. In the past, it's been about taking on time trials or discovering all the hidden secrets. Well, for Crash 4, we wanted to bring something brand new to the table. So we teamed up with our friends at Beanox to create a brand new style of play for Crash 4 that we call Inverted Mode. It's our souped-up, bumpa-berry-fueled take on a mirror mode. Not only are perspective shifted,
Wow,
but
mirror
now
mode.
each of the dimensions are rendered in a new and unique art style that really changes the look and feel of the experience. One dimension could be asking you to traverse through a neon wasteland, while another tasks players with spinning paint all over the environment to see their path
That's
forward.
pretty dope.
We've even got one that feels like an old-timey movie, with the overcranked camera speed increasing the actual speed of gameplay as well. Once unlocked, players can replay all the game's levels with a totally new and dynamic look and feel. It's an incredibly fun feature that is going to give every player, especially the completionists out there,
I love how he
reason to
runs.
revisit each level again to see what new and exciting experiences in store for them. So that's some of the new stuff that we have in store for you in Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Experience the space and
Yo,
time madness.
that's good. That's a good way to start the show, I say. I wasn't even thinking about Crash for whatever reason. Is this Mario Paint now?
Play is loaded with third-party updates for PS4 and PSVR, and some new PS5 gameplay too. We open the show with an all-new look at Crash 4. It's About Time.
I'm actually
Coming to
really
PlayStation
excited
4
about
on
this game. It
October
looks
2nd.
fun.
Now let's keep the party going with the latest from IO Interactive.
Hitman 3, okay. Saw very little on this of the PS5 conference.
Besides, this is your big day. You should nail
Hitman in
it.
VR,
Have fun.
interesting.
Oh, don't worry about that. My art speaks for itself.
Well, I have to go. I'll call you when I get back to New York.
This looks really good. I know a lot of people are very excited to have Hitman back. That is pretty cool, Chad. That is. All 3 games in wow, in VR. Cool. January 2021. Not an actual gameplay. VR game, I'm assuming. What kind of restroom was that? A fancy people's restroom, Joel. Higher class, quote unquote. Very interesting art style. Oh wow, doesn't this game exist before? Didn't we see this before? Yeah, sprayed, yeah.
We
Oh
are
wow,
happy
all
to
the way
announce
back in
Raid Anniversary
2008,
Edition.
2021.
It's the classic puzzle adventure where you manipulate time, hand repainted for modern high resolutions.
Many areas have been re-envisioned to make them more unique, and it's even more like a living painting with brushstrokes animating the world.
Wow, that looks
There are more
amazing.
than 9 pixels for each pixel in the original game, There are new animations for smoother motion,
improved sound and music to enhance the mood, and many hours of developer commentary
Oh, man,
and
dude.
interviews on subjects like puzzle design, programming, and visual
they're giving
art.
a little bit of
we plan to
everything
make
for
it
everybody.
the most detailed commentary in any
A lot
game
of
ever.
people love
so
this
if you want
game.
to learn how video games are made, Braid Anniversary Edition will be a really good resource.
We hope you'll enjoy the game when it comes out early next year.
Little dinosaur. BraidGame.com. Very cool. PS5.
Pathless is a mythic adventure set on a mystical island. Let's take a quick tour in this new footage captured from PS5.
The Pathless.
Hi everyone, this is Matt Nava from Giant Squid. I'm excited to share more with you today about our upcoming game, The Pathless. The Pathless is an open-world, mythic adventure game set in a vast forest. You play as the Hunter.
This
The
looks
Hunter
cool.
is a master of archery. She can shoot talismans to fill her dash meter, which allows her to bound across the landscape. Fluid, dynamic movement is at the core of the Pathless.
Wow.
So the game's unique take on archery is all about timing, not aiming down sights. This design
Wow.
is critical
This
to making it possible to
interesting.
shoot even while moving fast and performing acrobatic maneuvers. You instantly feel as skilled as the hunter herself.
Dude, this is awesome. I like games like this where it's a different, it's unique.
With help from the eagle, you can even fly. The bond between the hunter
What
and
up,
the
little
eagle
cuz?
is central
Squid.
in the Pathless.
What up, little cuz? Have you seen the new game Denda coming out? No, I've never heard of
You
that.
can gain
Denda.
altitude while you glide by flapping.
We might have to check this out on PS5. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of games though.
To keep it
Play
clean
on PS5.
and in good flying condition.
I think your bird's on fire. The Enda.
You'll find secrets all over the island, if you know where to look. Collecting crystals will let you upgrade the eagle's ability to flap. You'll also discover larger puzzles to solve in ancient structures.
Wow. I know a lot of people probably won't like this, but this looks very interesting to me. I like stuff like this.
The Pathless is all about finding your own way forward. So unlike most open-world games, there's no map. Instead, the hunter can use her mask to peer into the spirit world and discover distant landmarks. It even shows you where you've been. Getting to higher
Sorry,
vantage
Dad
points
called me.
will let you see further with spirit vision.
Love you, bro. I know what you were doing. You're trolling me, bro. Give me 1 second, chat. Hey, Mom.
Giant cursed spirits, the source of the darkness, will pose a constant threat to you on your quest. They will try to separate you from the eagle.
Get trolled by my little cuz that I love so much. This game looks beautiful. I love the art style. I love the movement, traversal of the game. The puzzles.
Stay still in the light to avoid detection.
Wow.
You won't be able to take on the cursed spirits until you've returned light to the obelisks.
So this is kind of like Breath of the Wild in a lot of ways.
When the obelisks are restored, the cursed spirits will be vulnerable. Chase them down through the forest to corner them in a dramatic final battle.
Yo, sick. I wonder if this is exclusive. I don't know, I get a very Breath of the Wild Zelda vibe.
Hunter and Eagle will have to defeat the cursed spirits to bring life back to the world.
This is a very good demo of this game.
I hope you've enjoyed this overview of the Pathless. We've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to explore and discover. The Pathless is coming out later this year. Thanks for watching.
Later this year, they said. What up, Shannon? The Pathless. Holiday 2020. This might be a launch game.
Next up, let's see what's in store for Spelunky 2.
Be
Hi, my
lucky.
name is Derek Yu, and I'm the creator of Spelunky.
People love this game as well.
I wanted to make sure we
Spelunky.
made something that got old fans excited and also brought in new players.
Yeah, it's a real shame right
It was
now,
important we
Shannon,
changed
that
the things that
Avengers
make
isn't
Spelunky such a
crossplay
unique
yet, but I'm
experience
assuming
in the first
eventually it
place.
will be. Got the beta installed on my PS4
So many
though.
people became fans
playing
of the
it
game
tomorrow.
through their friends and family, and even strangers on the internet. That's one reason why we're adding online multiplayer, so that more people can play the game together. And I also wanted to include that feeling of community into Spelunky 2 itself to make sure that the game felt welcoming even though it's difficult. In Spelunky 2, when you do runs and discover new characters, you'll also be building an in-game community and family.
Was that
I designed the
Astrobot?
world of Spelunky 2 to feel much more rich and dynamic.
Astrobot's
than
in the
Spelunky
game.
1. It's going to feel a lot more full. Players will be able to explore and interact with it in lots of new ways.
Is that a sloth?
For example, you'll be able to ride turkeys and find hidden passageways. And you'll have to choose between branching paths as you make your way deeper into the caves.
Wow.
As a
I'm
result, the
impressed,
stories
man.
players create will have much more texture to them. Even after many, many hours of playing, I still have interesting runs that don't even go past the first area. In Spelunky 1, runs often centered around the shops and how you chose to interact with them. So in Spelunky 2, we've expanded the shopping experience and made them more nuanced and exciting. And also added new characters that can help you or hinder you. Given how amazing the Spelunky community is, it's hard to say how long it will take to find the deepest secrets. But I think the great thing about Spelunky is that the deepest secrets are the ones that even I don't know about. And there are lots of new things to play with.
Wow,
that
this game
players
looks
can
hella
use to push
impressive.
past the
I know
boundaries
people
of
love
what we,
Spelunky 1. I
as
remember
the
playing a little
developers,
bit of
know
it
about the game.
with JJ.
I have two types of favorite stories from Spelunky fans. First are when people are genuinely surprised by something that happened in the game.
Oh,
And second, the ones where people shared a fun experience with friends and family in multiplayer. These are the stories I wanted to expand upon in Spelunky 2. They're really what guided my design choices. After releasing Spelunky, I knew there was a lot more that could be done with the concept and the world. Knowing that possibility was out there is what's been exciting for me and the rest of the team. In a lot of ways, when Spelunky 2 comes out, I want players to experience what we experienced making it. That feeling that there's something special there waiting for you to discover it. A big thanks to the fans who've waited patiently for us to finish Spelunky 2. It's been a long journey, but I think it's going to be worth it. Thanks.
Yeah, it's Fall Guys. Yeah, Fall Guys, we're gonna play on stream, Jake. We can play it together. Game, I've been watching a lot of people play it. It looks hella fun. Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth, Jake. September 15th.
We've got a bunch of new PS4 updates to share with you, starting with a closer look at Genshin Impact.
Oh, wow. A lot of people are upset about this game because it's anime,
Hey, there's something strange in
it's
here.
anime, Breath of the Wild. Like, legit anime Breath of the Wild. I don't know. We'll stream, we can stream whatever, but we can just play it normal. This is totally right up my fucking alley, though, this game. Take some golf balls. Good luck, Cuzzo. Now, people were hating on this because this is anime Breath of the Wild. They were like, oh, they just stole Breath of the Wild. I want more games to steal Breath of the Wild.
If you cannot bring yourself to kill, speak my name.
This game, you have a lot of different characters to play as, though. It looks gorgeous. Can we play together, or is it solo? Freaking sick, man. I love that. Autumn 2020. I want you. Love you too. No. Love you, Cuzos. Silly guys. Chad, you need to put that shit down. Put your Call of Duty shit. Put Fall Guys down. Get on track. Get on Ghost, son. Get on Ghost, bro. This art style is sick. That's your line, Jill. Wow, man, for having low expectations, this has been really fucking good, I would have to say. Like, compared to the third-party stuff Microsoft showed, this looks way better, at least up my alley. I don't want to be too biased. $2021. Cyberpunk right now. Got that vibe, that Neo Tokyo vibe. Some Blade Runner vibe. Which is what Cyberpunk is totally Blade Runner, like 100% Blade Runner. Yo. Combo breaker.
Let's check out some gameplay footage captured from PS5.
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island.
here's the song. Everybody, do not copyright me.
That's your new lead.
Bugsnax theme song. Do not copyright me.
Elizabeth McAfee is a two-bit con artist. Don't tell me you actually believe this half-baked nonsense. I swear, if you chase this Bugsnax story, you're out of a job.
You're the journalist. Lisbeth said you'd be coming. There's a Bugsnax right over there. Do me a favor and take my snack trap.
Stranger, I could use your help. This bunger goes wild for ketchup. Use it to lead the bunger over yonder.
Bugsnax.
I want you to use that journalistic instinct to find out what my favorite Bugsnax is. And feed it to me.
This game's gonna be so fucking hot. This game's gonna blow up. Just like Fall Guys did on PS4 and PC.
Well, I have a few
Very Rocket League.
traps that I could put to use. You're pretty good at stuff, and nobody hates you yet.
Nobody hates you yet.
And bring everybody
Wow.
to Snacksburg.
Great line.
Well, say you do find these Bugsnax and make it back alive. You just might keep your job. Now get going and try not to fall off a cliff.
Bugsnax's open world flying pizza monster? Oh shit, this game just got hella dark. This might be a launch game.
There's a lot more in store. Let's start with an update on an eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game.
Star Wars Darth Vader. This is another thing I like about Sony. They're not giving up on people that bought PlayStation VR. There's not a lot of, there's probably like 2 million people that bought PlayStation VR, but they didn't forget about those people. They make sure to give you guys great content still, and I like that. Bro, it's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, Bugsnax. Bugsnax. Yeah, don't copyright me. Vader Immortal. August 25th. That's pretty soon.
Whatever you do, stay in the light.
Control? Yeah, Control DLC? Yeah. This game was so fun to play. I just wish the story was a little bit better. So many things to still answer. So many questions left. Expansion 2, available August 27th. This has been a pretty meaty state of play. Oh my god, battle chest. Auto chest, okay. Scrolling puzzle game, very unique. Yeah, we already went over the pedestrian.
Now let's take a look at 2 new games headed to PS5.
We are the forest shadows. Ghosts. Running silently between the straight
Ending on 2
confines of
PS5
a
games.
corrupt state.
Quiet and down, don't shed a tear.
They count, ration, manipulate.
There's a wolf in the night and he's talking clear.
They've taken everything from those they claim to protect.
Statesmen ravaging
Authority and steel will not stop us. We are
Ow.
an invading army.
the forest will be right.
Concept trailer.
We are wraiths. We bypass defenses and strike at the heart.
The ghost of the forest, the wraith. Don't think twice, he'll be by your side. The stag is heaven, it's the ocean's eye.
Ow.
We take back what was stolen,
When the hoods both fly
and the people call us heroes.
from the dead of night.
To others, we are rivals.
Huh.
We are all outlaws.
Hood. Outlaws. Oh, here's actual gameplay.
But some of us will become legends.
When hoods both fly
2021. PS5.
from the
Okay, I like they actually had some footage. Concept trailers don't do it for me anymore. As you guys heard in the Microsoft press conference. Temtem! Oh my god. Temtem! Temtem and PS5. This is the Pokemon, a lot of people say this is a Pokemon ripoff, but it's very much like Pokemon. Now we can all play Temtem together, guys. It's all double battles. But you got gym leaders, you choose your first Temtem, so forth. So, yada yada yada, you know how Pokemon goes. Wow, was not expecting to see Temtem. That's pretty good. $2021.
Before we wrap up, let's take a tour of Godfall. We've got new PS5 gameplay for this melee-focused action epic launching this holiday.
I think JJ and I are in on this game. I think we're in on Godfall. I like the armor. The last few trailers have not, like, wowed me. Like,
Hello.
combat-wise, but the
My
game
name is
looks
Keith Lee,
pretty.
and I am the game director
Neopets?
for Godfall.
Pokemon for PS5, yes, this is
We are
genius.
very excited to share
Temtem's been
gameplay
around for a
with you
while.
today and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Today, you'll be seeing extensive gameplay.
I watched it
captured
day
on
one on
PlayStation
Steam,
5
and it was
development
very
kits.
popular.
Please
I don't know
keep
if it
in
still
mind
is
that
popular.
the game is still a work in progress, and some things may change from the final product as we continue to learn and harness the power of
Okay, this
Sony's
looks-
next
okay.
generation console. Please enjoy.
Okay, that looks good. That looks really good.
So let's jump right into what Godfall is. Godfall is a looter slasher that features
It's on PS4
intense
as well?
action,
Neopets?
satisfying
That'd be
moment-to-moment combat, and
What are you
robust
talking, Godfall?
loot progression systems.
You can enjoy
Temtem's
the game at your own
PS5.
pace,
Temtem was
playing
PS5.
alone, or through online co-op with up to 2 additional teammates. Godfall is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic, and forbidden realms. The world is split
Yeah,
up
when this game was
into
first
the
announced, it
elemental
caught me. Now I
realms
just
of
want to see
earth,
more. Yeah.
Water.
Like
air,
visually, it's very
and
pleasing
fire.
looking. The armor, the world.
Godfall is a complete
This combat looks a lot better
All loot
now.
and gear
Looks a
in
lot
the
better.
game
Like
are
this looks
acquired
good.
Or unlocked through gameplay. There are no microtransactions. No waiting for
They
content.
said the M word. No
It's all in
microtransactions.
game on day one.
Temtem, I meant.
As you
Yeah, it's
adventure,
PS5.
you'll get
It's
to tear through
PS5. Yeah.
enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. You play a Valorian knight, a godlike warrior able to equip valor plates, legendary armor sets that transform you
Wow,
into
you got
an
a lot of
unstoppable
choices.
master of melee combat. Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient valor plates
They
lost
look
in
so
time,
cool.
each with their own characteristics and long history. Now let's talk about gameplay in Godfall.
Yeah, I think I'm down day
Our
one
team
for this
wanted to
game
do
for
something
PS5.
different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a looter slasher. Our game is therefore one part gear-driven and one part player skill.
This is if you guys
In other
don't know
words,
this studio, it's a
not
new
only do
studio
we
by
want you to
2K
find
Games,
exquisite
the guys that
weapons
do
with powerful
Borderlands.
loot traits, but we also want you
It's
to
a
have
subset
that
of that
feeling
Borderlands
accomplishment
team.
for mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you in Godfall. From a combat philosophy perspective, the melee combat in Godfall is intended to be fluid, dynamic, and
It looks
interactive,
good. It looks
embracing
fast-paced. This is what I
offense
like.
over defense. More often than not, you'll be facing multiple enemies at the same time.
I want to
As a
play it
result,
though, but
you should
I think I'm
always
gonna
be
risk
moving
it
and
for the
closing
biscuit and
gap
buy it
on
day one.
enemies. Also, you dominate the combat space, not the enemy.
This
And the
Spider-Man
game
Miles
rewards you
Morales.
for being aggressive. Now that you're familiar with the combat philosophy, let's dig
The
into
path
the weapons
list. I think
themselves.
that's a good set.
In Godfall, there are 5 weapon classes: the longsword,
5 weapon classes, nice.
the dual blades, the polearm, the two-handed warhammer,
Wow.
and the two-handed greatsword. Each weapon class has their own unique movesets and playstyles, ranging from fast combos to more strategic, deliberate.
I think this game sold people. This is
As
the
you defeat
perfect
enemies
demo
in
for
your
this game right
adventures,
now.
You will
For this
acquire
trailer.
numerous
This,
weapons.
if you
For
were
each
on
weapon category,
on
each
the
weapon
fence,
with
I
their
think this
own
pushes
primary
you over to
and
get Godfall
secondary
day one for
traits.
PS5.
At a later date, we will delve into the weapon classes and how to modify them in greater detail. For now, we'll go over the dual blades and the longsword weapon classes. The dual
Dual
blades
Blades
are the
look
fastest
sick.
weapon class in Godfall, embodying speed, fluidity, and mobility. The dual blades are exceptional against soft, unarmored targets. or
God, I
single
love the
targets.
armors.
You can perform a combo by executing 4 consecutive light attacks. The dual blades heavy attack is a spinning blade cyclone. The blade cyclone can also be used as a finisher at the end of your light attack combo. So what are the signature moves for the dual blades? As you build up charge, you can also activate Inner Focus, which is unique to the dual blades, which inflicts massive damage in a short period of time. There's also Mortal Coil, where you can throw your blade into an enemy,
sick.
pulling the enemy towards you like pulling a cable. Now let's switch to the longsword weapon class. Longswords are balanced weapons, embodying crisp damage and simple cooldowns without needing a lot
This
of
looks
elaborate
good.
combo
This looks
setups.
really good.
Similar to dual
The frame
blades,
rate looks
longswords
really
have their own
nice.
4-hit light attack combo. Then there's the heavy attack finisher, which can be used at the end of your light attack combo. There are 3 signature moves for the longsword class. There's Spectral Flurry, which cannot be interrupted and deals high damage to multiple nearby targets. Then there's Spiral Technique, which eviscerates all enemies in a straight fixed path. Notice there's a white flash after a longsword swing called a timing attack. If you press the shield button exactly at the same time, you'll perform a devastating shield uppercut with your longsword. The shield is a core part of Godfall. It's available to you throughout the entire game. You can always block incoming attacks with your shield. If you press the shield button at the right time, you can also parry an attack. You can perform a light attack after a last-second shield block to counterattack with a powerful shield strike.
Okay, we've seen all this stuff before combat-wise. We've probably seen better, but I think this is good enough for a day one buy. I think this is definitely, you can throw your shield like Captain America, that's pretty sick. I think in a lot of ways, I think a lot of people thought Avengers would have combat like this. This looks a lot more fluid than the Avengers game.
Ground finisher on enemies that were knocked down to the ground.
But we'll see. I've heard some great things about people playing the Avengers beta already, because the press got to play it last weekend. And they said they were really shocked. So we'll have a live stream the next 3 days. Ow. You hear that clank when you threw that shit? That was cool. I think this is good enough to sell this game. For sure. If you were on the fence, I think this game is sold. If you get a PS5, I think you're getting Godfall. And obviously Spider-Man. Miles Morales, obviously.
We hope you enjoyed our first walkthrough video of Godfall running on the PlayStation 5.
5 weapon classes,
a
bunch of armor sets,
endless support since
world
our
looks
initial
beautiful,
reveal back in December.
combat looks good.
We have a few more surprises coming down the road, such as details on loot and progression, and are eager to share more with you on our way to launch this holiday season. We hope that you will join our Godfall community on Twitter, Facebook,
Gearbox is publishing. Gearbox, baby. Looter Slasher. Kratos is going to be an unlockable character. PS5 only. I'm just joking. I'm just messing. That'd be fun. That'd be so dope to see Kratos in here. That's kind of what I thought when
we hope you enjoyed this peek into the future of PlayStation. See you next time.
You know, for having really low expectations, this was pretty meaty. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games on this state of play. It was over 40 minutes long. More extended gameplay of Godfall. Genshin Impact for PS4. Anime Breath of Wild clone. In. 100% in. Braid Anniversary. Hitman VR. Crash 4. The Pathless looks fantastic for a PS5 game. That was short. 45 minutes was short. That's sweet to the point, Joel. Spelunky 2. I forgot what that game was called and how to pronounce it. Bugsnax, Star Wars, Darth Vader VR. I know it wasn't called that, but that was what I'm going to call it. I'm going to just replay some of it. Temtem. Control Expansion Awe, August 27th. Auto Chess, The Pedestrian, Hood Outlaws and Thieves. They actually showed gameplay of that. That was fantastic. Temtem 2021. Godfall 5 weapon classes. I think that was a very solid state. It's probably their best state of play. In just terms of, maybe not for a lot of people, probably not like, you know, there's no God of War or anything like that, or Final Fantasy or something. But combined, I think this is better overall. I think this was really well done. I'm not going to grade it yet. I'm going to go over it. I'm going to do a pod with Lou tomorrow or Saturday. We're going to talk the state of play. We're going to talk Spider-Man exclusivity. Rumored Final Fantasy 16 exclusivity. It should be a really fun pod. Hopefully getting a pod, recording a pod Sunday with JJ as well. Might take the break off of streaming today because we're going to stream all 3 days of Avengers. At least that's my plan. I need from everybody in here to smash the hell out of the like button. Go check out my previous video of Spider-Man exclusivity. Smash the hell out of that like button. Comment down below what you guys thought of State of Play. That's what I would most importantly like to know what you guys thought. That's the most important thing. And definitely sub if you're new. I think this was really well done. I don't want to grade it yet, but man, they had a lot of shit I like. I had a lot of shit I really enjoyed that I want to pick up for sure. But I've been your fellow Straussman, the GG. Tell me down below what you guys and gals think. But